I don't need a bag of.
What are some of your favorite hobbies and interests, particularly those that involved Julianne and Jeffrey?
Okay, growing up, I was very active in the 4-H club, and so therefore I raised ducks and chickens and learned how to sew properly. And then later on, of course, when the kids were in 4-H, that continued pretty much. But within the 4-H, our club in Zamora was very small, but then I really enjoyed when we had functions with other clubs in the Woodland area, and then we met other kids and did other things there. And then with the high 4-H, we did overnight trips. And high 4-H was teenagers. And I think probably we weren't in 4-H anymore when we were 18, 19 maybe. Out of high school, But, okay, what else on that?
Other favorite hobbies and interests? What would you do with the kids during summer breaks and vacations?
Oh, well, we always had the 2 weeks on the coast, Lawson's Landing or Downs Beach. One of the first big trips is when Jeffrey was probably 3 to 6 months old, and Julianne was a year or two. Took the train to Dallas, and that was one of the big fun trips. And of course, and it's interesting, back in those days, we were, of course, Bill and I were on the train, and we met other people. In fact, there was a couple from Napa, and they said, "You guys go have something to eat, we'll take care of the kids." Well, we can't do that now, but we did that. And it's interesting how the times are moving. But most of our trips were, whether we went to the beach a lot, and then going to Dallas was almost once a year, as I recall.
What did you like doing at the beach?
Well, we went clamming, and in fact, as a child, they took me clamming so they could get 10 more clams, and then I had to have my own duffel bag with my 10 clams, and then go back and help claim the clams. Yeah.
Did you enjoy doing that, or was that just a task?
It was fun because there was other families there. We did it as families. And then, of course, my mother always had a bunch of our friends from the area at lunchtime. And you guys didn't know my dad very well, but he was a very quiet man. And I can remember one lunch, there was maybe 10 of us at the table, and my dad kept asking to pass him something, and finally he said, "Could you please pass?" Blah, blah, blah. Everybody going, oh, okay. But anyway, it was fun.
What else did you like to do with your kids when you were an adult?
We were very active in the 4-H club, and what else did we do? And the school projects and camping.
Fishing.
Oh, and then we had friends from Northern California and Southern California that we met, and then they were the same age as my kids, and so we met with them a lot, once a year camping. We took them to Lawson's Landing. We went to Lake Amador. There was a lake up from Sacramento that we went to. You're making my brain work.
Who were the two families that you would most often camp with?
The Coops, who had 3 boys, they had 2 at first, and then another one came along. And then the Danes had a boy and a girl, and they were all about the same ages. So we've been together a year.
Good.
And they were from Chico, but I mentioned that.
Camping with the kids, did you ever collect rocks in your little boat? And can you tell us about the rattlesnake?
We were at Lake Amador, I believe, and I took the little boat across with Julianne, and there was another couple, I think, with us maybe. Was it McDaniel Dolores?
I remember Vicki Heffernan.
Oh, the Heffernans were there? Okay, maybe. But anyway, we went camping mostly with the Danes and the Coops, and the Heffernans got the neighbors. Went across collecting rocks, and
What was the little boat?
it was an aluminum boat with a.
Did somebody make it?
Oh no, it was Bill's boat. It was Bill's
Oh.
boat. No, it was a
Like a
fishing
little,
boat.
like,
It was a fishing boat. There was 3 or 4 people could get in
Oh.
the boat. Yeah, it was pretty good size, as I recall. And I always collect rocks, and then there was a rattlesnake that got in my way. But
how did you dispose of the rattlesnake?
I forgot. Did I kill it? Well, speak up, Joanne.
You jumped back in the boat and got it started.
Oh, okay, jumped back in the boat, got the boat started, or the motor started. Yes, I wasn't the boat person very much, but yes.
But weren't you often in charge of cooking on camping trips?
What we did is one family did breakfast, one did lunch, one did dinner that I recall, and then we took turns with that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And of course, when we went to the beach, it was always the fishing, eating the fish, and the clams, and cleaning the clams and all that. And then when we went to the lakes, it was they went trout fishing a lot, and I recall.
What about the crabs?
Oh yes, well we went crabbing, and that was across the bay at Hills Beach. And Julianne got to go with some guys one day, and there was something going on. Somebody was missing, I think, in the ocean, and then the rescue crews went out.
Wasn't there a big crash?
And we were big crash.
A big boat accident?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Okay. Thank you. And then, so here she was over there across the bay with a bunch of guys, and we were worried about Julianne and when they were going to get back. But I don't know if anybody drowned in that. I think there was several that drowned. They weren't from our area, but still, it was something. Yes.
What else did you like to do in your free time?
Besides camping?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like dancing?
Oh, yeah. We belonged to a dance club actually in another town, and trying to remember what it was called. Shoot. Anyway, yes, we danced a lot.
And music?
Yes. Bands. We followed certain bands. The Harvey Brown dance band from Knight's Landing. We followed. She's laughing at that. You're making my brain work. Yes, we followed. And there was a group of us that usually met and went to the dances. Yes.
Good.
Yes. Another question?
I think that's it for this one.
Oh,
Kenny has the last one.